Leaders are going to be back on the stage in Gatineau tonight for the English debate after sparring in last night's French encounter. There were several fiery exchanges, including the timing of the snap election.
Why did you call elections, Mr. Trudeau? Why in the middle of a pandemic? Why? We need to help Canadians. We need to fight together to fight COVID-19.
Why have an election during a pandemic? And that's precisely because Canadians need to have a say in how we get out of this.
There are still issues that have to be rectified. We have to realize it and we have to act. So why did you trigger these elections? It's a complete nonsense.
I completely agree with Mr. Singh on this point.
The leaders also touched on climate change, healthcare, mandatory vaccinations, and a post-pandemic recovery. CTV's Michel Boyer joins me now with more. Michel, what stood out last night?
Yeah, it was interesting to also hear the leaders talk about who would support a minority government moving forward so we don't end up having another election just to have an election after this election, if you catch my drift. Blanchet said he would support any party and its policies that are good for Quebec. Aaron O'Toole said, yes, Justin Trudeau did dodge the question. There was also a lot of talk about climate change. There was also talk, importantly, about childcare. And what would happen in Quebec. Of course, Quebec has had, it used to be $7 a day forever. I believe it has gone up a little bit, but what would the Conservatives do about childcare? Annemie Paul also asked about that, and there was an important vein throughout this debate about childcare, because we do know that many women are disproportionately affected by this pandemic, that they are not working, that they are home taking care of the kids. There's, somebody has a sniffly nose. I know pretty much everyone who's watching knows somebody who's had to stay home because of those sniffly noses or those coughs. But, it took, I have to say, I think 90 minutes to get to a point where there were some real fireworks. And it all came down to Justin Trudeau and Yves-François Blanchet, where Justin Trudeau said, "Je suis un Québécois, I am a Quebecer." Take a look at this.
He imposes things on the Indigenous peoples. So why is he doing the same thing to Quebec?
Because I am a Quebecer.
That still doesn't give you the right to impose things.
You keep forgetting, I'm a Quebecer. I'm a proud Quebecer. I've always been a Quebecer. I will always be a Quebecer. And I will always have a say in what happens in Quebec. You do not have a monopoly over Quebec. Many of us represent Quebec in the House of Commons. And I'd like to say to you this, Mr. Blanchet. When you say, Mr. Blanchet, that you don't want any interference from the federal government in Quebec, and
I'm the only leader who can replace Mr.
Trudeau. The Quebec government's record as if it's your own, it's a contradiction. You have no right to consider me not a Quebecer.
So, Michel, looking ahead to tonight, what's the format?
I want to see, what Aaron O'Toole and how he performs. This is his native tongue. He's not, he's from Bowmanville, Ontario, and French is not his first language, so it doesn't come out necessarily as easy as it would be if it were his mother tongue. The topics tonight are going to be a little different. No foreign policy on the agenda, on the menu this evening, but we are going to be talking about affordability, climate, COVID recovery, leadership, and accountability. That's something that wasn't covered last night. You could bet Justin Trudeau is going to be under pressure there. He has something to defend, as well as reconciliation. Marcia.
Michel Boyer in Ottawa, thank you so much. So the English leaders